Alright everyone, welcome to another RFC Reviews. I'm your host, iCast, and today we have a very special review because this is actually provided by Hasbro for free for us to review. So for Radio Free Cybertron and RFC Reviews, thank you Hasbro, we really appreciate it. This is a very expensive hobby, and to try and video and film all this stuff takes a lot of time, so we really appreciate it when Hasbro gets it out to us so we can get it out to you, the fans. I appreciate it, and I'm sure the fans appreciate it, and you know that's awesome that they do that. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the packaging. I don't usually look at the packaging too hard, but this is kind of nice because it is our San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. It's kind of a little bit too nice to pass up. Here you see on the top you do have some rough edges, which is built into the packaging to make it look a little bit older, since it is like a cassette slipcover. On here you have Transformers Bumblebee Volume 1 Retro Rock Garage. So they also did a garage with all those Bumblebees in it, which was nice too. I don't know if that ever came out in the US. Maybe on Amazon. I think it was on Amazon for a little bit, but I actually missed that one. Side A on the back here, you got Transformers Bumblebee Volume 1, and you actually have some songs. Let the Good Times Roll Out. Got Your Own Speed Dial. Mr. Kazamato Bato. Probably saying that wrong, but and then the number 4 is Rock Out with Your Leg Out. Yeah. Leg out. It's actually I'm trying to read through the camera screen, so it's it's a little bit difficult. Side B, Energon for Nothing. 2 is Alt Mode Monday, which is pretty cool. I like that. Number 3, Rust Will Tear Us Apart. Cosmic Rust. Number 4, Get Stung, which is, you know, okay. Product does not include music, just in case you thought you were going to get some music on this. Again, you know, you get the Autobot symbol on the bottom here, and TF High Def on the top, and then when you remove the slipcover, and it's 19 in the Studio Series, so this is a numbered Studio Series release, it looks like. You have your Volume 1 Retro Rock Garage in this very almost Guardians of the Galaxy style packaging. And then you have side A, index. On the top you got side B and more index, and in and out, I'm not sure. Bumblebee written down on the bottom. You got a bunch of nice tampos on this box. There's a whole bunch of interesting stuff on it. You have Transformers in the clear window up top, right there where you can see the top of Bumblebee's car. And then if you open this up, you just gotta pull it. You'll see here the tapes in here, and these are original. I don't want to say G1. God, I didn't listen enough when I was on Radio Free Cybertron to figure out what these were. They're like Victory or one of those Japanese Transformers series tapes from that, and they do actually combine, which is really cool. So we'll go ahead, and you can even see the Transformers on the back inside there, and that of course is Bumblebee's hand cannon. So let's go ahead and I'll try and take this apart. Chris from Radio Free Cybertron and tformers.com did do a video on how to unpackage this without damaging it. So if you want to check out that, just go to tformers TV on YouTube, I think is, or just go to tformers.com and look for the video. But I'm going to go ahead and try and get this out of package without destroying it, hopefully. Alright everyone, welcome back. I got everything out of package and just wanted to take a quick look at Bumblebee. It's got a nice stripe on the hood, or decal on the hood, and it actually says Bumblebee. right there with the new Bumblebee logo, which is pretty cool. You got the Z28 on the front here. You got the headlights picked out and some silver bluish paint. I'm actually, in hand, the gold looks a lot nicer than I thought it was going to be. You got some red for the tail lights back there. Translucent windows, Z28 again on the bottom of the fender, or what would be the fender. Here you have his visible head, and that is just because of, well, that's now movie accurate visible head. So you get all the visible head you want, all the head you want, and all the head you need. But let's go ahead and put him off to the side. He does come with his little blaster if you need to blast stuff. His arm pops off. I've transformed this mold before, so I'm not going to focus on that on camera. But what I do want to show is these cassettes. So here you go. Here's the first one. It is a Decepticon, and you get this clear orange plastic, which is really nice. These are actually going to go to Brian once I'm done with them. So here you have the one side with the stickers, and they were applied fairly decently. I think the blue for the eye is paint, but I'm not, yeah, it looks like paint, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, so that's one tape. It's the better of the tapes as far as looking like a tape, especially with the sticker side. And then you have the other tape, which is an Autobot. And you have this side with the stickers, and you can see down here it's kind of, yeah, it's trying to be a tape, but it's not. It's not the best tape. I think if you want to pick this up and put it in your tape player, be like, I think there's something wrong. This one's broken. But there is the first tape. Let's go ahead and transform him first, since he's in my hand. First thing we'll do is untab the head and bring down the little arms, and then flip the feet out. And you know, I don't know, I'm not that familiar with these tapes, or I'm not familiar with them at all. I don't know if this is supposed to be a dinosaur or what. It kind of reminded me of a kangaroo, so I guess it's all in how you place it. But there you go, there you have him all transformed up in his robot or beast mode. And then you can plug the guns right on the back here if you want to give him some armament, which is always nice, so he can fire at people. Bang, bang, bang. But yeah, you know, nice little cassette. And put him, stand. He does stand, I was just going to say, he does stand very well. Even though his feet are so close together, and then he falls over on me, which is, you know, typically how it goes. There you go. Once you get his feet level, he will stand up fairly nice. And then the next cassette, these are very easy transformations. Just get that out, get the feet down. And he's more of like a Brontosaurus. Kind of has his head up like that, and then these guns again. And I love the clear orange. It's very nice. They just plug in on the side there, and I actually prefer them in this mode rather than their combined mode, which, spoilers, we're going to get to right now. So let's go ahead and we'll undo this. Undo these guns. I just want to get this back into tape mode for the proper transformation for you. And there is something funny about this tape. which I'm sure Brian will love. At least I think it's pretty funny. There you have him back in his tape mode. And him back in his... Flip the feet in. There you go. So we have them both in tape mode. Now we want to go to combine mode. First thing you want to do, we'll unclip the head. We're going to bring these pieces out to the side, just like that. And we're going to rotate. These are going to be the arms down to the side. And we're going to bring this piece up, which reveals the face. And we'll bring that piece down. And there you have the top half of him transformed for now. So we'll put him off to the side. Then we're going to come down and take care of the legs. And these come down just like that. You're going to fold these up. And actually, you're going to fold them up on the inside. And then this tape is just going to split on this hinge. And then this is the funny part, is I think this was misassembled from the factory, because this is like a toe or a heel spur, and that one goes all the way down, and it's shorter than the foot right here. Sorry about that. You can see the spudger doesn't even touch it. And then this one just sticks straight out the back. So I'm assuming they're backwards. But because of it being clear plastic, I'm deathly afraid to try and swap them, because I'm afraid I'm going to crack this clear plastic. So those heel spurs or foot, whatever they are definitely weird. They have to be on the wrong feet. I mean, there's no other explanation for that. There's just no other explanation for that. So, and then all you have to do is to connect these guys is you take the dyno head from the top bot, and there's a port right there, or tab right there. You just click that on, and then you can bring this whole piece down, and it kind of sits just like that. And there you have your combined tape. His legs are a little long. What I found you can do is you can kind of push this up a little bit, make him a little bit longer. I mean, his arms are still kind of weird, but you can do it. And then you can still armor him up by plugging the guns on his shoulder, or behind his shoulders actually, and these on his, we'll call them their top of the legs or the hips. And there you go. You got all your weapons there, and he's all armored up. So there you have your cassette bots. And for everyone who wanted to see Bumblebee in his robot mode, here he is in the gold. It's a little bit off from what I think Bumblebee should look like. So I definitely like the gold better in vehicle mode, but everything on it's pretty tight, so it looks like they did take care of some issues I had with this mold. And again, his arm can pop off, and you can pop on his cannon if you want to give him his blaster. So he's not a bad Bumblebee at all. So if you haven't picked this one up yet and you want to get the tapes, I would definitely recommend it. It's beautiful packaging. They do a great job with their San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, or whatever exclusives they're doing. They always up their game, and I really appreciate that as a collector. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, share everywhere you can. Again, thank you, Hasbro. Please like me on Facebook at Reviews by Diecast, and please follow me on Twitter at Diecast2. Comment, thumbs up, subscribe, and share. And thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.